Hi, I'm Ron Miller. My law firm Miller & Zoyce is currently reviewing new Roundup cancer lawsuits throughout the country. Roundup is a weed killer that's been around since the 70s, used by farmers and in households. It's one of the most widely used chemicals in the world. Over 250 million gallons of Roundup get sprayed each year by homeowners, farmers, and professional landscapers. Roundup is manufactured by Monsanto, the largest agrochemical company in the world. Monsanto is now a subsidiary of Bayer, which is one of the largest corporations in the entire world. Over the years, Monsanto has always insisted that Roundup was perfectly safe, and everyone has largely assumed that was true. This changed dramatically in 2015 when the World Health Organization announced that the active ingredient in Roundup is a human carcinogen. This shocking announcement was based on numerous studies which showed that regular use or exposure to this ingredient in Roundup caused non-Hodgkin's lymphoma and other types of cancer. The announcement that Roundup was a carcinogen immediately led to a tidal wave of product liability lawsuits against Monsanto by individuals who were diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma and several other types of cancer in folks that regularly use Roundup. Thousands of individual plaintiffs have filed Roundup lawsuits, and more are expected to be filed before it all ends. Most of the Roundup cases have been consolidated in a federal MDL in California. That's a class action lawsuit for the purposes of discovery. Over the last 12 months, the first Roundup test cases have gone to trial, and they've resulted in massive verdicts for the plaintiffs. The first Roundup case to go to trial resulted in a $289 million verdict for the plaintiffs in August of 2018. In March 2019, another Roundup trial, this one in California State Court, resulted in a staggering verdict of $2 billion, which included $1 billion in punitive damages. That jury was mad about this product. The results in these two state courts were soon followed up by the first Roundup case to go to federal trial, which resulted in a jury awarding $80 million, sounds small now, right, to a man who claimed Roundup gave him non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. After these massive verdicts, Bayer got the clue and decided it was time to negotiate a global settlement of the Roundup cases. Since November of 2019, Bayer has been in ongoing settlement negotiations with a committee of plaintiffs' lawyers. If a global settlement is negotiated, it will likely create some sort of tiered system for Roundup cases. At the top of the tier will be those cases where the plaintiff had extensive exposure to Roundup and were diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. At the lower end of these settlement tiers will be cases where the plaintiff had less exposure and other types of lymphoma or cancers less directly linked to Roundup. The latest reports are that the amount of global settlement is going to be somewhere between $8 and $10 billion. Based on the settlements in prior class action MDLs and the outcome of the initial trials, we think the Roundup cases in the top tier are going to have a settlement value, in the multi-million, maybe $5 million range. Cases in the next tier will probably have a settlement value range of $1 to $2 million. And then there's also going to be Roundup cases in the lowest tier, which will probably have a value, I'm guessing around $200,000. And I'm making those numbers up, but I think they're reasonable guesses based on the circumstances. It's not too late for most of you, if you're still out there, to file a Roundup lawsuit and participate in this settlement. If you've regularly used Roundup for an extended time and were subsequently diagnosed with lymphoma, call my law office today. But do it quickly, because the statute of limitations may be running on you. Our phone number is 800-553-8082. Call us today for a free consultation. Thank you.